This is Elisha Keating from Wisdom Seekers with the weekly daily forecast from Sunday the 20th to the 26th of May 2018. Let's see what we've got. We're going to base it on love this week. And for Sunday, we're going to take The Power of Love by James Van Praagh and use that as the pull card. Alright, let's see what we've got. So, for Sunday, spontaneity. Move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely, lovingly embrace new situations. So that sounds very good for a Sunday. New situations. Let's see what kind of new situations we may be having in that wonderful day of Sunday. Okay. So sometimes spontaneity can be fun, sometimes it can be a little bit scary. So we're going to embrace everything that comes our way. 9 of Swords. This is a card of depression, but it's also a card that suggests that it's the last step before things get better. And then I pulled the Goddess card, the Star. And the Goddess, well, she's a hard taskmaster, as I always say, but she is highly spiritual. And she's very loving, and if you help her, she will very much help you in return. So Sunday looks like it's going to be, for some, really good, and for others maybe not quite so good, but all in all, it sounds like a definite growth time. So Monday, is self-love. I like that any day of the week. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another, and that's very true. As the amount you can love yourself is the amount that you can love others. If you can't love yourself, there's no possible way you can love others. It just has to be that way. So for this, it's telling you to go from the place of being rigid and scared to make a move to, let's see what else. Very good. From the 6 of Wands to putting yourself in the winner's circle. So self-love is the key to getting out of rigidity, bringing you into a place of happiness and well-deserved, well-earned self-respect. So Tuesday it is. So trust, and that goes along with self-love. You have to trust yourself. You have to listen to your heart and trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. That's exactly what I'm saying. Trust yourself and see what that brings us, what kind of work it will bring for us. Change. And this is a change that you choose to make yourself. Or it could be a very sharp-tongued man. But I prefer this as a change card over a human being, because though he's very smart, his tongue can be a bit sharp. So it's a change, and it's a change you choose to make. And to do this, we're suggesting you use your intuition. And this is, both are very powerful cards. So this is an intuition where you search out what you want to change. Okay, Wednesday. Oh, I guess it's that card. Satisfaction. Okay, you let the strategy or energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. And that's very, very good advice, to be honest. When you don't have that voice in your head that tells you who you are, then you become more who you really want to be and who you truly are. So this is, again, this is the Queen of Swords before the coming after the King of Swords. And this is a heart opening, and it's a change because you're allowing your heart to open up, and very positive. What you will get is the Princess of Wands, a touch of magic. This is my magic card. Who doesn't believe in dragons? And if you don't believe in dragons, you've never closed your eyes during this thunderstorm. Okay, and she creates magic. She believes in magic. She enjoys magic. So what are you going to do? You're going to believe in magic, right? Right. Okay, so Magic Wednesday. We come to Thursday. And Thursday is what one I would have suspected. It's action. You have the courage to express the unique loving colors of your soul. But I really like that. I like that a lot. So what does that mean? Exactly what we pulled. The Sun card, Joy card, my Happy card. And it's also true happiness is spiritual. And I've said that over and over again. And you can look at her, and she's looking up to heaven, where hypothetically heaven is up, and she's in joy. She's powerful. She's caring. She's loving. And I'm not going to pull another card because it says it all. So Thursday. Now we go to Friday. And present. You live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstances. Well, that's very positive, and I agree. You want to be very present every day of the week. So things are shifting, and they're shifting on a very microscopic level, deep in your soul. You're cutting away a bunch of little strands of knowledge that held you back over your life or this life or other lifetimes, and you're releasing it. Be patient, because these take time to come to the surface, but being present will make this patience less confrontational for you. You have more, if you've got patience, you won't go into confrontation. So on Friday, be present. Allow the moment to be as it is. So the last day is Friday. Cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. So you've done a whole week of spiritual growth, allowing, changing, shifting. And you recognize cause and effect. What does it give you? The Seven of Wands. And this is a person, and this is you, of course. This is a person who has gained a lot of knowledge. It's very adept at dealing with life's problems. Not that they're all problems, but you're very adept at dealing with what situation is given to you in the present. And to top it all off, you have a great deal of support. You may not feel like that in the physical, but behind you, in the energies, your ancestors who've come before you, and different forms of family. And there are many forms of family. Not all family is genetic. You do have the support. So enjoy. Be happy. And generally, yes, always be happy. And for the general energy for the whole week, commitment. Well, that stands to reason. Yes, it is. It's a commitment. Commitment to be who you truly are. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. And we all know that's true. Love is what there is. And what it brings to you, it brings you the strength to overcome or rise above. So the general week is about rising above that which has held you down. And the release will be a lightening of your load, a lightening of the energy of that seems to be backbreaking. And that could be in work, it could be in family life, could be in debt, it could be in anything. But what it does, with you allow yourself to reach out and do all these things, it brings you to an end of a cycle. And with the end of a cycle, you elevate, which is strength. You elevate and overcome, and you move on to a new cycle. Now with that was the energy for the 20th to the 26th. It sounds very exciting. There's a lot of things that you can do for yourself. And namaste, namasko. Bye.